Hey guys, it's Candy Pants. I have made this video 3 times. Seriously, I am so technologically challenged. It's ridiculous. I am coming at you guys with my 6 and my 7-week update because I did not make a video last week. So my starting weight was 248.6 pounds, and I had surgery on March 25th with Dr. Evanson at St. Vincent Carmel Bariatric Center of Excellence in Indiana. And last time I came at you was my week 5, and on week 5 I weighed 217 pounds. And between week 5 and week 6 I lost 4 pounds, so I got down to 213. And this week, on week 7, I weighed 210 pounds. So that is another 3 pounds lost since last week, which is 38.6 pounds total in 7 weeks. Crazy. I am really close to some of my first goals that I set for myself. So my first number goal was 207 pounds because 208 pounds is the smallest I have been since 2006. So in 8 years, 208 is the smallest I've been. So I'm only like 3 pounds away from my first goal, which is exciting. And then my second goal was obviously Wonderland, 199. Holla! Who's almost there? This girl! Only 10 more pounds. You know what's funny about this is that Jazz and I have a trip planned to Vegas at the end of July for like a week, and we were super excited about it. And I wanted to be under 200 by that trip. So that was the very last week of July, which is crazy because now I'm like, you know, it's the middle of May and I'm only 10 pounds away. So exciting. And then the next goal was 178 pounds. Because 179 pounds is the smallest I've ever been in my adult life. I mean, I really, as long as I can ever remember, I weighed like 200 pounds whenever I graduated high school. So, yeah, crazy. And then for that goal, I have a pretty big reward of getting a new tattoo. And I want either like this shoulder, I want like a pretty big back piece that wraps around this shoulder, or a half sleeve. I've not decided yet. I've started working on my design though, which I'm really excited about. And then my final weight goal is 165, or 20 to 22% body fat, 18 to 22% body fat. I guess, I don't know, I've not ever been that small as far as body fat goes, so I don't know where I will feel best at, but I think I've said this several times, the number really doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I definitely don't live or die by it. There's kind of a funny story. My daughter, I think I've mentioned before that my kids are pretty big. And so my daughter, we always weigh them at like the beginning of the school year and at the end of the school year. And they're both, my son and my daughter are both in 3rd grade this year, so they're finishing up their 3rd grade year, even though my son's like 10 months older than my daughter is. Well, last year he weighed 120 during football season, so that was like July, August of last year. And then this year in like March he weighed like 121, so he really didn't gain any weight this year. But the year before he had put on like 20 or 30 pounds really, really fast. So this year he didn't gain any weight, but he grew like 3 inches. Well, Olivia's like a year behind him, even though they're in the same grade. So this year was the year that Olivia porked up. And she just like, so we went to weigh her, and I put her on the scale, and she weighed like 99 pounds. And then at the beginning of the year, she weighed like 78. So she's gained like 20 pounds, which is a lot for a kid. And so she gets on the scale, and she goes, "How much do I weigh, Mommy?" And I said, "You weigh 98 point whatever it was." And she said, "Oh," and she was like, she goes, "That's too big, isn't it?" I said, "You know what?" I said, "No, it's not too big." I said, "That's perfect." She goes, "It is?" And I go, "Yeah." I said, "It's you, Olivia, and it's perfect." And she was like, "Yeah." And she started smiling great big, and she goes, "I knew I was skinny." And she walked out, and I was like, okay. So maybe she didn't take away what she needed to from it, but the point of that is that I never want her to live or die by a number. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want her value as a person or as a human being or as a girl or a woman or a teenager or whatever she is. I don't ever want her value to be based off a number on the scale. So anytime I weigh him, I just say, "That's exactly what you're supposed to weigh." that's exactly what you're supposed to weigh, because it's you. And as long as you're healthy and you're fit and you can run and you can play and you can do all the things you want to do, then that's perfect. Just because I don't ever want her to look at a scale and see a number and feel bad about herself. Like, I spent years doing that and I hated it and it sucked, and I absolutely refuse to do that to her. So, okay, I totally just digress. I'm sorry. I could get on my soapbox about that all day long. You guys kind of know how I feel about that. Anyways, so the point is, I don't live and die by a number on the scale anymore either. And hopefully she won't when she gets older. So yeah, and so I have these little tiny rewards for myself. Like, every 10 pounds I lost, I was going to get a new pair of plugs. My ears are gauged. Yeah, I mean, you can see. Some people just think I'm wearing weird earrings. But, so my ears are gauged, and I love, like, homemade, like, really unique plugs. But they're usually kind of expensive. So I don't buy them very often because, you know, I have a wife and 3 kids, and we have a mortgage and all of the things that go along with that. So plugs are kind of the last thing on the list. But I decided that when I started this journey, every 10 pounds I lost, I would get new plugs. So I got these plugs. Can we see these? They're Mary Poppins. They're awesome. I also got a pair of, like, wooden flowers that are tunnels, and I got a pair of Grumpy Cat ones that are amazing. And neither one of those are here yet. I just ordered those last week, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then the 178 weight goal is going to be my tattoo, which is exciting. And then once I get to my final goal, I'm getting hair extensions, like the nice, like, $1,500 real hair extensions that I'm really excited about. Oh man, so I've been thinking about what I'm going to do for my 100 pounds, my Wonderland video, and Leisha VSG posted a video the other day and asked me to do a workout video. And so, Leisha, I think I'm totally going to do that for my Wonderland video. I'm super excited about it. You guys know how I feel about exercise and just being really healthy and fit. So I was like, that's totally perfect. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and say it now that I am going to do a workout video for my Wonderland video, and it should be awesome. Oh, let's do a body shot. Want to? I don't think I've done one in a while. Let me adjust all of my bits and pieces here. La 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 la. Okay. La la la. Body shots. I think of that song every time I do one of these, that, like, people bump in the club, you know, that the body shots, I don't know. You know, that song, body shot song, it always makes me want to have sex. But yeah, that song, that's what I think of every time I do a body shot. I have lost, as of my 1 month, I've lost 22 inches over my body. I only do my measurements. I do my neck, I do my arms, I do my thighs, my hips, my waist, and my belly button. Oh, and I did my calves too, which I've actually lost quite a few inches, which is crazy. But anyway, so I lost 22 inches as of week 4. And on May 1st, Jazz got me a pair of shorts that were like size 15, 16. And I tried them on. They were 15, 16 in Aeropostale. And I was like, I wear a 16, but not like from Aeropostale. Not like a 15, 16 from Aeropostale. And so when she got them for me, I tried them on, and they were like, I couldn't button them. They were like that. I'm going to post a picture on Facebook because they were like that much too small to button. And that was May 1st. What is today? The 13th. And I totally got them buttoned and put them on today. I was like, holy crap. Now, they're still tight in, like, my thighs and my legs a little bit, but they totally fit in the waist, which is insane. It's so crazy. So, yeah, I feel really good. I mean, yeah, I've noticed a few things that I've noticed that are a little bit maybe uncomfortable is that I find people staring a lot. You know, whenever you're big, people they don't look at you. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. You're just kind of invisible. Like, you can go through your day and you can go to the store. You can do whatever, and people just don't look at you. You walk in a door and people don't look at you. They don't turn their heads, and they don't notice you really. And it's not that I don't think that they avoid you. I think they just don't notice you. And I've noticed within, like, the last week, probably maybe week and a half, is that people stare. People go out of their way to look at me and smile, or which is nice, but it's also really uncomfortable for me. And I'm not sure why. I have no idea why. But I remember the first time I lost a lot of weight, I found that that was the thing I disliked the most from my weight loss, is that people stared. Like, they just, I don't know. It's uncomfortable. And I kind of just want to be like, hi, holy crap. Do you guys see? Oh, I had a bout this weekend. Look at these bruises, man. It's crazy. Anyways, it almost makes you want to be like, can I help you with something? And not to be a bitch, but like, why are you staring? Like, I don't understand. So I find that's really uncomfortable for me. I don't like it at all. And also another thing is that I am not a great snuggler anymore. You know, I like to cuddle, and things hurt me now that didn't hurt me before. Like, I can, like, you know, like when Jazz is really small, so she is kind of bony, and so like when she leans on me or lays on me, like my rib cage hurts, and I like have to kind of move all the time now. Or like she'll put her leg over me and like her knee will like be on my hip bone, and I'm like, ow! I'm like, it hurts. I'm like, you cannot lay on me like that, or you can't lean on me like that, or you can't, you know. So we're like trying to figure out a better way to cuddle, because I'm not nearly as fluffy as I was before. And I have to say, I kind of miss my cushion at night. Like, that was kind of nice. It's nice to be covered in, like, a nice little cushy, like, pillowy, blankety feeling, you know, whenever you're sleeping. If I could just, like, strip that away whenever I wake up in the morning, I'd be set. So, yeah. Things I miss about being fat is that I'm not a great cuddler anymore. So I think those are really the only two things, other than like the absolute like ridiculously fast weight loss, and just like my clothes, and like I saw bout pictures of me from this weekend, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so much smaller. Like, I never even used to look at bout pictures. Like, I used to just, like, people would post them all on their Facebook, like, and I was just like, I hated them. I was fat, and I didn't like to look at the pictures, and all of them, my faces are like this, and I like had like 8 chins, and like it was just so bad. But I looked at them this weekend, and I was like, oh my god, I look so small. Like, every one, I was like, I mean, I still make terrible faces. My faces are like, you know, but I don't have as many chins, so that's good. But yeah, all the pictures, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And Olivia the other day, she was like, Mom, she was like, your boobs are getting so much bigger. And I was like, Olivia, no, they're not. And she was like, yes, they are. And I was like, honey, I was like, my stomach is getting smaller. I said, my boobs are not getting bigger. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And I like lifted up my shirt, and she was like, Mommy. She goes, your stomach is so small. She goes, you look so skinny right now. And she was like, you must really be working out. And I started laughing, and I go, well, I said, I'm just trying to eat really healthy. And she was like, well, she goes, Mommy, you look great. She was like, you should keep it up. She's like, you're doing a really great job. So she's so funny, like, but for whatever reason she thought my boobs had like grown 8 sizes, which they haven't, by the way. They've shrank. They're like going away to nothing. I mean, I'm like, I was in like an E or an F, and now I'm like a double D, and my bras are like so big. It's sad. I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm still a double D, for the love of God. I'm not flat chested by any means, but if we get into like the BC range, oh my god. How sad will that be? I think that's it, you guys. Oh my gosh, TK Sleever and Michael McGaffrey, you guys had your surgeries yesterday. Congratulations. You guys, the first few days are horrible and terrible, but you're going to do so great. I will actually post TK's, she makes videos, so I'll post her video link below, and you guys check her out. She's so sweet. She's part of the LGBT community, and I think she's awesome. And she's been making videos for a little while now, so she's making videos pre-op, and yeah. Did I mention that I was going to do a workout video for my Wonderland video? I think I did, but if I didn't, I totally am, and it's going to be amazing, just so you know. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great week. You guys get out and enjoy the fucking summer, because it is here, and it is beautiful out, and go sweat. Have fun. See you guys. Bye.